Now let us do a small, very simple thing. You will just sit and write your major desires of your life in your notebook. Sure, nobody else is going to read. Only you are going to have, only you are going to read, only you are going to possess it. Nobody else is going to see, nobody else is going to touch. But two things, mind always says, oh, I know all my desires, why should I write? That's one thing. I know in a vague way, but I do not know how to write, how to verbalize. These are two things. These two things only keep your desire in the unconscious level. Please be very clear. Not verbalizing or not having enough of power, capacity, not having enough of light to throw on the desire. This two only keeps the desire in the unconscious level. So now you sit and you will have next half an hour. I wanted minimum half an hour because you have enough of things to write till half an hour. Can anybody say, I have no stuff to write for half an hour? You have enough of stuff. Start from your desires to have the wealth. Write the ultimate desire. What is the maximum level you have? Write one by one, clearly, point by point. Understand? Suddenly God appears in front of you and asks, tell me all your desires, I want to fulfill all your wishes. Don't think it's a joke, he may appear also, who knows? See, none of you are ready to believe. So you are all very sure, huh? You see, if he appears and asks you, give your applications, let me fulfill all the desires. If you give this application, this notebook, he must be able to fulfill it. And once if he fulfills it, you must feel totally satisfied. So write in that way. Suddenly God may think very clearly, he may appear in front of you and ask. If you give this notebook, after that you should not feel, oh, I have not wrote that. I have missed that. I should have added at least one. No, not only the Benz. You see, Benz you will write. The attachment to the Benz. I wrote Benz, but I forgot that I should have added that sunglass or the sunscreen. Sunscreen and the moon screen. That attachment I have not added. You should not think all these things afterwards. Once you are given, over. Only one chance. Write in a detailed way with all minute details. Start with your wealth. You have 4 layers, just like a fear. If you have done ASP, you know the 4 layers of fear. What is laughing? You think what foolish technique?
If the notebook is not enough.
You will be supplied new notebooks. Don't worry. If you can write, you will be supplied lot of notebooks. You will have enough of notebooks. So, we will start. Don't bother what is going to happen by writing. Write sincerely. 4 layers of fear. Just like layers of fear. Anybody remembers the layers of fear? Let us.
First one was fear of losing property, wealth, fame. Second one was fear of losing body part of being an accident.
Wait. Now let us ask somebody else. Third layer.
Family members.
Fear of losing family.
Then?
Family life.
Okay. Oh. There are many. Nice. The same way, you have 4 layers of desires also. The desire belongs to I, desire belongs to mine. Desire belongs to mine means the layer of wealth. Layer of wealth, money, or all the comforts. Desire belongs to mind. Next thing, the desire to have the respect, name and fame, or the social status psychologically. In the I and mind, you see, in the mind itself, physical, psychological. In the I, physical, psychological. Two category, I and mind. In the mind, physical is comforts, psychological is name and fame. The being a celebrity. Wherever you go, you just want to be a celebrity. You just want to push somehow your head front. These two layers. And then inside, in the eye, the physical pleasure, sex, or the food, or the sound, music, or the smell, the five senses. The physical pleasure in the level of, in the eyes, physical senses. In the eye, psychologically, a strange thing, you will be, what to say, surprised to understand all your spiritual desire belongs to the psychological eye. Please be aware. Many of you have told me, I have come here to have a spiritual bliss. I have come here to have this, have that. All these things are also desires. All these things are also desires. So you will write 4 layers of desire. You can at least note down the 4 layers. Then you can, so that according to that you can title it and start writing. Desire for wealth, and status. Desire for name and fame. Being a celebrity. Third layer, desire of sex, the sexual fantasies. Fourth layer, desire of spirituality. In the eye level, psychological. Of course, you need this, write these 4 words, that is enough. You understand? Wealth, name and fame, sexual fantasies, then spiritual desires. So under this 4 title, almost all your major desires come, and give the fifth category, miscellaneous. Because you are such, you will create anything. I cannot count. What are the weird things you create, only you know. Now you take your own time to write at least half an hour you will be given. Clearly verbalize. You see, God must be able to read. Your handwriting may be bad, that is not a problem. Once a man made an advertisement for his manager. You must be able to write French. Once you know to write French means naturally you know to read, to speak. That is what he thought and gave an advertisement. You must be able to write French. One man, our Moorg, applied for it. When the Moorg appeared for the interview, the man asked, "Oh, you know how to read, write, speak French?" Moorg said, No. You said I must be able to know how to write. The man asked, "What? You say you must be able to, you know how to write, but you can't read. How can it be possible? You know how to write, but you can't read." The Moorg said, "Yes, I can only write, I can't read." It is strange. Finally, the man said, "All right, at least let me give you the test. You write." He started writing. Then what he wrote, this man could not understand. He called the Moorg. What is this? What you have read? What you have written? Read it out. Then immediately Murk said, you see, already I told you. I can only write. I can't read. So, don't make like that writings. Write such a way that God can read without your help. Verbalize it very clearly. Verbalize it very clearly. See, if you are stuck, if you feel that you can't verbalize, be very clear. Your desires are playing fool of you. The desires which you are not able to verbalize, they are only called unconscious desires. When you verbalize itself, so many desires you will feel, you yourself will feel shy. What all foolish things I am. But don't bother about it. Don't bother about it. Verbalize. You will see automatically the process will happen. You don't bother about what will happen. You just follow the technique. You just follow the method. So, start writing it. Write all maximum things you want. Don't write minimum, and once God takes away, you cannot give any supplement. So, no supplements will be accepted. So, write to the maximum. Whatever you want to have. And whatever wealth you want to have. Whatever name and fame status you want to have. Whatever sexual fantasies you have. Whatever way you want to fulfill it. And whatever spiritual desires you have. Whatever way you want to fulfill it. Write everything one by one.
It's only for ourselves. What if we want something for our husband or for our children? To write that
No, you see one thing, even that is also your selfish thing only.
Yeah.
Because he is your husband, you want for him. You see, if Suresh is not your husband, some other Ramesh is your husband, then you want for Ramesh. You understand? It is not for Suresh, your husband. So your husband. So naturally it comes under your category only. So write your desire. It is your desire. Huh? Am I right? It is for your husband, not for Suresh. Poor guy, he was caught, so it is for him. Otherwise it is for somebody else. So right. Is your life energy. It is just a total energy. Only unconscious desires are wrong. Unconscious desire means the desire which you yourself don't know, but which is in you, is wrong. But whatever desires you know is not wrong. Because when you know, naturally, either you will work for fulfilling it or you will drop it. It will leave you, it will disappear. In these two, naturally one thing will happen. So, if you feel some desires are there just hanging around, either you are not able to fulfill nor you are able to drop, it means be very clear, you yourself are not sure about the desire. You are not clear about the desire. That has not been brought to your consciousness. Now we will have one more meditation technique. First, the mental layer has got a sub-layer, I can say, pranic body, the prana sharira. So we will work on that prana sharira, then we are going to work on the desire. Of course, this is something to do with your imagination. The meditation technique is deeply related to your imagination. To bring your imagination capacity to the peak, to bring your imagination capacity to the maximum, to bring your imagination capacity to its ultimate level, then you will understand imagination, the desire, how powerful, how energetic they are. They are just a driving force, life energy. Then this mental layer, which was a wound in your being, will become an energy to support you. See, if a building is standing in four pillar, suddenly one pillar is broken, some disturbance has happened. It is not only that pillar is not supporting that building, that pillar becomes a weight on that building. So whenever you get disconnected to one body, whenever you condemn one body, whenever you don't use one body, not only that becomes you are not using that body, that becomes a weight on you. That becomes a weight on you. If that pillar is again substituted or replaced by another one pillar, not only the weight will be, it will not be weight, it will be support. So let us work on the mental body as deeply as possible so that it can become energy. It can support to realize your desires. When your desires are realized, your self is realized. When your self is realized, of course, it is enlightenment. So let us throw more energy and light on your desires, either to fulfill them or to melt them away. Even if it fulfills, it's like a river filled with water and some icebergs, ice mountains. If you just throw light on the river, either it will flow or the icebergs will melt. Both are going to be a great thing for your life. Let me explain the technique. It's better you spread around, spread different places and tie the ribbons. It's more like a guided thing.